Wednesday, January the 15th, 1986. Today I walked up with Lee and Daniel H. We met Andrew on the corner of his road with bastard Mark W. Luckily, he pissed off with Paul. Lee said his father had been stripping asbestos off a morgue wall while an autopsy was going on. Honestly, I told Lee that he had said some lies about the falling star. Andrew believed him. He said that they are meteors. I explained that meteors burn up thousands of feet above the earth. Lee slapped me on the face for no reason, so I kicked him up the arse. When Lee admitted he had been lying all along, Andrew as good as said, I knew all the time. I met Nigel and Chris in the dining room. They said that Leighton had been going ghost hunting last night. In that weather. Then we saw him come in. I asked him if he had a mental disorder. Then there was a spelling quiz in registration, and naturally I was chosen to do it. Then we had PE. It was basketball. Then we had boring music. Then lunchtime. Then it was biology with more homework. Then we went outside at playtime, and I tried to get Nigel down the bank, but he had an amazingly good sense of balance. Then we had maths. Walton moved Chris to the back. I took my workout to him. Then KW came right in front of me. I could tell she was smirking, and I could tell I was blushing. I think she's embarrassed too because she knows I fancy her. Me and Karen were calling Andrew Scab. Then I went home with Lee and Andrew and Michael. Andrew said he thinks he was happy or something like that. I said I thought he was immature. Us lot were talking about Max Headroom. I had a flap at home. Pam had redecorated the kitchen. I noticed there were some Trevelgue brochures there. I watched TV, spitting image on tape, and then had my dinner. I did RE and a bit of history homework. Then we set off for the hospital again. Grandma was better. She was talking normally. I thought she said, how was her mam? But she might have said Pam. She had fallen out of bed last night. I am amazed she knew I was there. Then went to Pentridge Court, waited for Grandad at Ivy's. Then he came back from Doreen's.